Kum kum. Ta-da-ta.
All right.
Ta-da-ta. Oh nana eh. Oh nana eh.
Must you always see oh nana in your song?
Well,
what about
just
in every song?
Must they say anything anyhow in all this thing? Must they say anything anyhow?
According to a cappella, he said, look, there's too many mess in the country, so we need a message.
I mean, now there's Shepeteri.
Is there any message?
What's the meaning of Shepeteri?
I don't know.
Shepeteri. That's this thing.
Even when I try Google say word not found. So
at least he said word not found. I mean,
it's a sequel to Shaku Shaku.
Which one is Shaku Shaku?
Then fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. Fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ in Yoruba that I know
like
simply means side. Give them side by side.
That's why they are lazy Nigerians.
Like understand.
Like, you remember one of these guys about 2-3 years ago? He's into movie and stuff, and he happens to be a 419. And one of the comedians said, I want you to pronounce his name in English. His first name is like my own name. Then the other one is like, when I say side by side, and I say side by side. So you don't need to pronounce the surname in the normal Yoruba. We just say, oh, you know that your friend side by side. You now say,
wow,
side by side.
Oh my God. Well, the songs are selling. They accept them
but
in
the
society.
So it's selling. There's no message in most of these songs.
Yeah, but people are dancing to it.
Actually, the beats.
It's like saying people are so frustrated they don't even care about the lyrics.
But
we just want to dance away the pain.
It's universal. It's not just Nigeria. It's universal. Even America. If you listen to most of these trap songs. It's nothing. There's nothing inside.
That's even if you listen to it. Anyways, good evening, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting edition of your favorite online radio show. It is the Comedy Hour with Jedi and Friends. Award-winning, y'all. On the platform of Afrobeat Live. Of course, you know I can never do this alone. I have my team, my family with me, and we also have a special guest in the building. Of course, DJ Shybell right here on my right.
Today, the
CEO of Shybell Media. No, it's not yet 12. From Nigeria, is your birthday.
My birthday.
Yeah, but right here, because we're here live, we're talking about it live, we're doing everything live. So it's not yet your birthday, okay? Online in Nigeria is your birthday, but live right now on Afrobeat it's not your birthday. We are counting down to your birthday. Don't claim another birthday when it's not your birthday.
JD, we know they fight. Okay, I don't hear you.
His birthday is online now.
Anyways, of course, you know the one and only richest Calabar left. Give us some accolades, man. We've been here for over a year. If you know the kind of news we are paid to be on this line, on this show, online, every Wednesday, we've been paying the dues, man. Dues is owing us. So give us some accolades, yo. Clap for us wherever you are, and also do us a favor of clicking on the button called share. Let the whole world know that we are back on air. We have an interesting topic today and some things to talk about it. We have also funny but true, and of course the e-gist online. Let us know what's going on. But before that, let us officially introduce our guest of today. Something is coming up this weekend, and she's here to talk about it. And in the course of the show, we'll definitely talk about it. It's so good to talk about it, actually, because it's been a while I've heard of anything about stage play. So having it happen right now in the DMV, it's big and wonderful. Dami is in the building. How you doing?
Hi everyone.
Please introduce yourself. Let them hear your voice. Let them know who you are. You still say
My name is Dami. I am with Milola Productions. We are a small but growing stage play drama ministry in the DMV area.
So I'm happy what she said. It's not just a company, it's a ministry.
It's a ministry. First and foremost, a ministry.
Lepra.
Before the company comes in.
Before the company and the business comes in. You understand?
Because even ministries are becoming companies now.
So far, they are paying tithes properly.
Because
please don't let us bring the tithe and offering to the
Let
it just die.
Let it go.
Please follow your heart, follow your spirit. You know the relationship you have with God and the covenant you have with Him. Flow with it and do what is right before Him. So
if you still make sacrifices, you offer sacrifice to God. You do it like Cain and Abel.
So it's all about a stage play, right?
Yes.
So all you do is just stage play productions and
we do stage play productions. We have done one short film. We did that in 2003.
and I did feature.
Come now. Bros, hold on. We'll get there.
Okay.
We are growing. That's the thing. We are growing.
We like growth.
And that's the thing.
Because when you have grown now, we won't have access to you. Now that you are growing, we have access. But you can do short film without us. This is unfair.
The next one, you'll be in the next one.
After we call now, they say, we're on location. Excuse me, who's this?
That's one useless PA will pick up the phone and he say, sorry, could you call back? We're busy at the moment.
I like one of our colleagues PA back home. Who be this?
Who be this?
I remember that story. I'm like, man, some people's career
is at stake. But anyways, it's good to have you on the show. Thank you for coming. Thank you for gracing us this evening. And we believe that definitely Saturday, it's actually on Sunday, the 29th of April. The show is happening that day. It's a stage play, but we're going to be talking about it. So is it that you just focus on stage plays, or the production company still has one or other two things doing? Apart from just stage play, like you mentioned, a short film.
Yes, and then during the summer we go from church to church, doing short drama skits. So we have a summer tour, and this year will be our 4th summer tour year, where we just go 4th.
People have been here since.
We've been here since 2010.
Wow! And we did, and we've not done one, even if it's shorter film.
Don't worry.
Than the short one.
Don't worry. Like I said, we are growing.
Okay. Don't worry. By that time when you have grown, I'll be expensive. I'm affordable now. I'll be very expensive at that moment. So there's a stage play coming up on Sunday. It's titled Bitter Cola, and it's going to be featuring quite a number of people in the cast. And most surprisingly, our very own CY is going to be there.
He's the one selling the bitter cola.
This is when CY's shoulder can be very high. He read theater arts in school. He read theater arts in school.
I'm a thespian, man. I'm a thespian. I'm also
Why are you scratching your nose?
Why did you start?
What was the question again?
Nothing. Do we have a question for you? But anyway, CY is going to be on the play, so you guys look out for it. It's this Sunday. It's going to be at the Bowie Center for Performing Arts, right? It's on 450, Route 450, Bowie Center for Performing Arts, and it's going to be around 4 p.m. So please make sure you're there. Go on Eventbrite and make sure you get your tickets. Most importantly, get your tickets.
Are going to be there.
Yeah, if I ask her now to tell us about Bitter Cola, then there's no need for you to go for the show.
Maybe a bit, like a snippet of it.
Who is selling the Bitter Cola? What's Bitter Cola?
There's a reason behind it. There's a reason behind it.
Titled Bitter Cola.
No, like now.
So we're not doing any ritual.
Yeah, like now in the Eastern culture, the Igbo culture in Nigeria, for you to use Bitter Cola is a way of offering. You offer it. No, it's not like respect. The offering of cola nut to you is a symbol of welcome.
Welcome.
They're welcoming you into the home. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. Is that part of the?
No.
So okay. This one is involving, because the lady on the flyer with the tribal mark and this thing is
selling bread, Abby.
Yeah.
Well, is this a large market?
Do they sell bread in America? This is agege bread, though.
Yes. So because we're taking you back into the village.
See this one. Bread.
The bread is very.
Is there any way we'll get going?
We'll see about that.
I know we have a lot of soda.
Funny enough, how's he been working with him during the rehearsals and all?
He's been good, very good.
No, don't say because we're on the
show. We can beat him here.
No, seriously,
he has been here.
Oh.
Very professional.
We'll see it on Sunday now. You say we'll see it on Sunday.
I carry lines like
Don't worry, very soon Marvel Pictures will call you.
You don't hear that?
Except for some
which one?
Some parts I missed some lines.
You miss some line.
But just make sure you're there on Sunday. You can't miss it.
Be fun, please.
4 p.m. at the Bowie Center for Performing Arts. Okay, it's the stage play titled Bitter Cola. Is it this lady that is going to be there on the? Because I know her.
Who?
The lady on the flyer.
There are different flyers.
I know there's a lady on the flyer with this one. There's another one with the bread. Are they all the cast members?
Yes, they are all the cast members. So we have 6 strong, beautiful cast members. It was originally supposed to be an all-female cast, and it is still an all-female cast. We'll see why he's the only male that's there. That's there, and he's in the beginning.
You pick the right person. He loves women. He's a natural thing.
He loves women.
After the beginning. See, his waka pass I'm doing this one.
We don't know. What finally?
You don't want to go waka pass.
Now, see why. How bad?
See why he loves women. Which is okay. It's a natural thing for men to love women. It's just that his own is extra love from the love of God.
Please, can you see?
If you can look at your screen, you will see why. That's why he's the only one wearing suit, because he thinks it's a corporate affair for you to go that way.
I know when the colonial masters came to the village.
So is it possible you can give us just a little hint of what to expect on Sunday?
Remember, first of all, Milola Productions is a ministry, so we focus a lot on bringing out truth, bringing out forgiveness, fostering your faith. So that is the stuff that you will see. You will see a lot of intergenerational secrets coming to light.
Intergenerational secret. Let me write it down. Intergenerational.
Which is something that is very, very common in the African culture. We have like secrets from grandpa, grandma, leading down to mom and dad, leading down to children and all that kind of stuff. So we unravel a lot of secrets that foster healing. So it's a lot of healing.
All these secrets
and it's really
from your whole family. At Sunday, you see everything.
But is it going to bring healing or confusion?
He's on his commotion.
But that's a good direction. That's a good direction. Please, you all make sure you look out for it. It's on Sunday. Once again, Sunday, 29th of April, 4 p.m. at the Bowie Center for Performing Arts. You know, it's a good thing to go watch a stage play.
Yes.
Is it okay to announce the tickets? Like how much the tickets are going for?
$20.
Flat
rate.
No VIP, no VVIP, no table.
VIP is $35.
Oh. Are we getting tickets?
Yeah, you get tickets now.
VIP or V?
You get VIP tickets. But we are asking everyone who comes to wear Ankara, because we want to kind of.
You don't have Ankara.
But you, what did you wear when you went to watch Black Panther?
Black Panther. He wore t-shirts. He wore t-shirts. Was it not t-shirt? No, it was cold then.
It was cold.
We wore jackets
on Sunday.
Are you sure?
No. Check your weather.
So
I'll change the weather to be cold.
No, we're asking everyone to come out and wear Ankara, because we want to bring to light a lot of African fashion. We want, because we're going to have a red carpet from 4 to 5, and we're going to have someone covering the red carpet live on Facebook Live. And so we want to see people come out strong in their African pride, showing out that they're proud of who they are, because this is an African play. First and foremost, it's Christian, but it's African. And so we don't want people to just come out like, okay, I'm just leaving my house. What are they doing? We want you to come and be excited. You know how when everyone was going to watch Black Panther, they were all into their shirts, everything.
Wakanda
we want to recreate that. And that's why we're saying, come out in your
Ankara. You know why I love the concept of Bichakola and, the whole Ankara thing? Because celebrating Africa.
Yes.
Because it's written by an African woman.
Yes.
Unlike Black Panther, it was written by a white man. So what's the point?
But directed by a black man.
Who wrote it? Who created the white man?
I don't want to reply. Anyways, we'd like to say thank you to Ayodele Joy Oseni, a very dear sister of mine. Thank you for watching. Help us do a favor by clicking on the button called share. Aisha Jwara and also BB, thank you very much for joining and watching live. So we're just talking about the stage play coming up on Sunday, brought to you by Milola Productions. And here with us is Damilola, who actually is like, let's just call her the CEO, or sorry, the pastor in charge. The pastor in charge of the drama ministry, the stage play ministry. You said it's a ministry.
Yeah, not a pastor.
You're a called caller to this ministry.
Wait, I'm just a member. I'm just a member.
So who's in charge? How do you address it?
I'm in charge, but I'm not a pastor.
Okay, good.
You don't want to be
here she is.
No.
So but I hope you'll be joining us on our discussion today. You know, the title, the topic today is abusive relationship. I'm sure possibly it might relate to one or two scenes in your stage play. I'm just seeing it. I'm just
trying to imagine.
Visual. I can vision it.
He's a prophet.
I can vision it. Hey, nobody's dropping offering at the moment. I can vision it.
Sorry,
I don't have, sorry.
Okay.
I left my purse at
Your coins.
They will give you coins. Anyways, thank you once again for joining us. To those of you who are just joining us, it's the Comedy Hour with Jedi and of course the friends, the family in the building. So just before we go on, you have something of the blog gist. Let's know what's going on.
We have a couple of gists around town. Meek Mill is back.
Thank God.
Oh, he's been released.
Yeah,
he's been released. Kevin Hart has been talking about it. He's been released. Yeah.
And also, Nollywood actor Yomi Fabiyi, singer Simi were also decorated as human rights ambassador by the United States of America Embassy in Nigeria. Nice. I say congratulations to the guys. They're really doing a wonderful
So does that give them visa or something to?
I don't know. Maybe you can just WhatsApp them and
Simi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Simi. And it was her birthday over the week.
It was her birthday.
It was her 30th birthday. Simi, my girl, happy birthday to you.
In Nigeria.
Oh. So you mean they give them?
As I was saying,
thank you. Continue.
Nollywood actress Okoyemi Adiola also welcomed baby number 3 yesterday.
Congratulations to you.
And I don't know how to say this. A lot of drama has been happening in Nigeria. We'll talk about our Senate being transports from Abuja to.
That's my funny but true that you.
And he jumped off the moving vehicle and he sat on the ground.
He said, "No, you didn't say it well." He said that they want to.
They want to go and inject him. They want to go inject him. They want to go and kill him.
They were transporting a senator with police van from Abuja to
Lokoja. And he jumped off a moving vehicle.
My brother, he has to jump off. He has to jump off. He has to jump off for his life's sake.
For his life's sake.
Yes.
Anyway, I'll still keep quiet for now till next week.
Yeah, we'll follow up on the discussion.
We'll follow up.
So, Yodo Productions, thank you for joining us, and also congratulations as you celebrate Yodo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to pronounce it the way I. Please forgive me. Congratulations to you. They're also having a gala night on Friday. In celebration of the independence.
Sierra Leonean.
Yeah, Sierra Leonean independence. Congratulations. We're all Africans and we celebrate our own any day, any time. You know, congratulations to you. Please let us know if we are invited or not. Because now that we can talk about, we have privilege to tickets now. Because all this dinner is tickets now.
Solo. Let me call you the Nigerian way. Solo.
But anyway, it's funny enough, on Friday I won't even be in town. I'll be in Atlanta. I'll be joining my brother and friend MC Milarito as he hosts his comedy show, Comedy Rehab. A whole lot of us are going to be there, even with Godon's himself from Nigeria, Shay Brown, MCPC, Wamilele, quite a number of people in Atlanta. We're all going to be there. So big ups to my brother MC Milarito. One love from you, but we'll see you on Friday. So that's enough of the gist, right? Yeah. Apart from the guy that you mentioned that had a baby, also Akpororo and Teju Babyface, congratulations to you both. Yes. Your wives, all of them, they had good twins. Akpororo had twins. A few days later, Teju Babyface had twins. These are comedians of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Big shout out to you. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, twins.
Don't try and impregnate your wife.
I have two already. So
twins, they come on.
I have two already.
Twins is the main thing in town now.
What will you say about this man?
I have just one daughter.
So you're expecting twins?
Is that why you're drinking that thing?
Is ginger tea?
No, this is lemon and water. Come on, man. Lemon and water. I've been doing a lot of workouts. And big ups to my trainer, Lady Fit DC. Thank you for training me. Yeah. So I have a female trainer. Everybody has been looking for male. Everybody has been having male trainers. She's a that I'm not joking. You need to meet her, Lady Fit DC. I have had over a month of sessions, right, in the gym, and hardly have I've not gone on the treadmill. I have not done no, just normal body exercise that are drilling my muscles. Like I can't run. There's no way the camera can come. If I show you some, in fact, these joints are aching me now. The session I had today.
I think she's been working on the lower part. Because the upper part.
That's abusive. That's abusive. All right, tell us what's funny but true.
You're looking for trouble.
That was my funny but true. And the senator is being carried without
Again, a policeman. The police.
You know how our police van is now.
That condition is not. The condition of the car is something else, man.
I see. You enter some police van, you see slippers of people they arrested that they couldn't carry.
Or maybe the shirt.
I was going to Kenya from my place from Ilepeju, and this police guy just stopped me and said, bros, you be journalist? I said yes. I said, bros, find us money now. Me will take repair our motor. And I said the in-laws, I was like, I need to give these people money.
No, if you have been taken inside a police van before in Nigeria, when you see the one here on your own, you just want to commit crime and enter the car.
I said the day they took me on that, what did they call it, cruiser now? Here. When I got inside, I said, this is a full office. Full office, executive office.
Anyways, you can join us. You can be a part of this. Call the number on your screen: 202-6810-0389. 202-6810-0389. Yeah.
And I now remembered when they carried me with Black Maria. They used
that's not good. That's not good. That's not
Black
good.
Maria is it's nuts.
You know, it has compartment. Black Maria. One they have this side, the middle, and so they'll put like 10 people here, 10 people, and everybody you are standing.
You can as well just hold this in like
what are you? Which hold? The thing is, your head is touching it. So how are you holding it? When I was inside there, I said, God. I just heard the iron and brought out my.
What did you do?
Exactly. What did you do? I was going to
honestly, I can tell you. I told you the story. I didn't do anything.
I did not do anything. I know. That's how you will say. I did not do anything.
They just honest.
Say the truth. We will not beat you.
Okay. Don't worry. When you go back,
no
police in Nigeria. You don't need to do anything. All they just need to know is that you didn't respect them. Imagine the police stops you and you tell him, "Oga, beg." That alone
is an offense.
You've offended him. The next thing you hear, I be your mate. Imagine a policeman telling you he's your mate.
Please don't let us go into that. Let us just move on with the show. But it's funny, Sha. It's funny but true. A whole senator in a police van like that. Come on, man.
Jumping
and he had to jump off.
And he sat on the ground.
And when they carried him, he said, that they want to go and kill him. And he's
for
not
what?
going anywhere. That he said, I now remember Ajekuya. So he's the one doing
Ajekuya.
Latest I heard is that the senators in the Senate House, they went to visit him in the hospital.
And
the association of senators went to see him at the hospital.
It was an uncle.
Anyways, let's move on with the show, please. We have the topic with us today before we go into the later part of the day. Abusive relationship. Now, the reason why we got this topic, or why I brought it up, is because my producer had questioned, look, are you sure we can go with this topic? It doesn't sound very... But, I mean, it's something that is happening in the society every blessed day. And maybe I just feel it's something we look at it from the humor side. Are you sure that some of these relationships reported as abusive are not... the people reporting it, are you sure they are not the ones at fault? For example, I gave an example before we started the show. A lady was seen being beaten by her boyfriend, not even husband, boyfriend. guys around the city. Like, hey, stop this, stop that. So they took him away, took him to the corner to deal with him. Like, why were you treating a lady? Why were you beating? Oh yes, we know how women are. Why do you know that? And the lady now is like, no, leave him. I love him, leave him alone. And the guy has pounced on you. So wait, is that abnormal relationship or abusive relationship? I can't understand.
All of the above.
Is I'm still thinking of the word.
Dami, what do you think of it? Okay, when you hear abusive relationship, what comes to your mind?
Well,
as a minister?
Not as a minister, because I'm also a social worker.
Oh.
So our guest today is a double agent. Sorry, a double guest.
Double agent.
She's a double guest in the sense that she is in charge of the stage play production. Like it's her company, but also she is a social worker. Oh. So she fits this topic that we are having today. No. Because I have another example, but let me. Yeah, I have another example, but let's kick off with this one. Oh yeah, fire on.
Okay, so my answer will not come from a funny perspective. It'll come from a mental health perspective, and the only thing that I would say is maybe the person is stuck in a domestic violence cycle.
DVC. Domestic. We're in class. Domestic violence cycle. Yeah, we're in class today. Social worker teacher.
Is it not supposed to be VCD?
All I said is domestic violence. Like, okay, for example, it's not just so the person beats her, right? Or her partner beats her, yes. But then she thinks, if I leave him, what do I have left? I might as well stay with him, right? And then the guy comes and begs her and says, please don't leave me. I'm sorry. I was just mad, but it's my fault. I promised to do well, and buys her diamonds or whatever. So she stays. If she leaves, where does she go?
Hey, he buys her something.
Buys her diamonds, buys her a car, buys her a purse,
Wow.
But what if there's another guy who genuinely loves her and possibly might not treat her that way, but can't buy her diamond?
Is she in love with him?
That's the problem. That's part of the abuse. For me, it's very abusive that there's a sincere guy. There's a sincere guy that loves you
and cannot buy you those.
But may not be able to buy you the diamond, but you're not in love with him. It's the one that will kill you in the house.
It's the one that you're in love with.
That's abusive.
That guy.
You're abusing the guy.
See why?
That's emotional abuse, torture abuse. This is abusing me. Sorry. It's very abusive.
So it's very, very tricky, and that's why it's a very touchy thing, honestly. But
as a social worker, have you ever been in a situation whereby a lady is beating?
That's part of what I wanted to say. And there's a comment from one of our very own Tai. He said, "How about when women beat men? Is it? Wait, I've been in situations where a woman beats a man in their home. In the America here, they call the cops, or maybe the neighbors call the cops, and the man is the one arrested after the woman has beaten him. Because for me, that's abusive.
So what do you say about
that? That is combined abuse. First of all, that's physical abuse, emotional abuse. Then the cops come. That's legal abuse. That this one is beating me. You didn't arrest the person because I'm the man. You don't arrest me and take me away.
Somebody said there was a woman in my neighborhood that used to beat her husband every night.
And then when police come, is the guy that they will not carry away. For what? That's very abusive.
Arrest him for not being a man.
That's it.
What do you have to say to that?
I don't have anything to say.
No, you have to say something. But when it was the other side,
because you and I see why she knows.
Peter Cola.
But see why she knows definitely. Like the law favors the woman in this
country. Yes,
it favors the woman in this country.
It does. It does.
And you like it?
I didn't say that.
It favors the woman.
I just said
bros, they yo.
Too much. It favors the woman.
I go abuse bros, so we go support.
Anyways.
But for how long?
But I think when you say abuse, you need to actually define what.
My brother, with our explanations and examples, because we've abused.
There are different types of abuse.
See, someone is responding, and on that day, say yes, Ke. Better call in and express yourself. Explain yourself that you're saying yes, Ke. Call in now 202-681-0389 and tell us why you are saying yes, Ke. If not, we will ask our very own Pajay to call and attend to you.
This person must be.
You know, something happened.
Wait. Sorry, we have a comment. You say to from Nosa Edosa Obani, say a woman can't beat a man. My brother.
Who said?
My brother.
Hey, I get experience.
Women beat men.
I get experience.
So we're beating you.
Especially in this country.
Oh, okay. You have an example. Not as you are the
The friend of my dad.
So what she said?
Women beat men.
Oh,
They do.
Okay.
They do.
a friend of your dad.
A friend of my dad, the man happens to be a musician, and the wife, anytime the man goes out to perform and he comes back, and the man be like, how much did you make? If that man did not make up to expectation, he's beaten.
Wow. Okay, there's a caller on the line, please. Let's hear a caller on the line.
Hello.
Oh, Pajay. How are you?
Hey, my brother.
Yes, Sajay, I'm sure you are experienced in the topic today.
No. I'm not the guy whose wife is beating him.
No, I didn't say so. I didn't say your wife is beating you. All I said is the topic is not wife beater. Sorry, husband beater by wife. The topic is abusive relationship, and I say you are.
I know. I just talk about some guy where the wife beat him and then police carry him come out for
yes
for not having the kahunas to stand up. No, me, I respect myself. The moment my wife look at me one can, I just take the car keys and I go to McDonald's.
To go and do what? Go and use Wi-Fi.
To cool off.
Can you hear what you are saying, Dami? Cool off in McDonald's. You didn't go to a cold room or say McDonald's where it's hot.
The important thing is that he left the house.
But you know, it's also dangerous.
Come on, two of you now looking at me.
As you put your lip in the face.
The way you pronounce that cool off. As it is mandatory, it's necessary.
Because if you don't take some time out to cool off, it can escalate. And if it escalates, haven't you heard of people killing each other in the house? Wife stabbing husband, husband stabbing. We've heard that so many times. Exactly. It's because somebody decided.
May you not come to our home in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Pajay, with the listener.
I just want to make one comment.
Okay.
You know, and I know say with a joke, but there's something I just wanted to say. Like when it comes to these abusive relationships, I think one important factor that whoever has been abused, and if anybody is listening or whatever, play back later, that they need to consider is their own personal self-worth. A lot of people, like our gentle lady just explained, that some people are in a cycle, and somebody who's in a cycle, because this person might leave, what do I have left, or whatever, is because they don't know what their self-worth
Exactly.
is. Yes. If you know what you deserve, then that's what you're going to look for in man or woman or whatever. Yes. If you don't know what you deserve, then you're just going to accept whatever and get used to it. That's on my own.
Well, maybe they deserve all the diamonds and the car.
Which diamond?
I have something to add.
If she get job now, wait till she don't need diamonds. She got.
It will shock you.
As guys too, we won't marry woman. When we marry the woman, we don't.
It will shock you that there are women who earn way more than their husband and they are still waiting for the diamond. It will shock you. That's abusive. That's financial abuse.
But if you go buy diamond from dollar store and you chop flat, then you decide that one. But just kidding.
My own view of abuse is different. A man that can comfortably remove $100 and buy something for another woman that he cannot buy for his wife, or he doesn't buy for his wife often, that's abuse. You are abusing the value of your wife in your home.
That's a cause. It's not abuse.
That's where I stand.
And the man that will be on the phone with a girlfriend for an hour, I will not spend just 15 seconds
15 with your own wife. Phone. That's abusive. That's if you have a good wife at home. If you have
and the woman that is always saying I'm tired at night.
At night.
Do you understand? When the man is at night, when the man is in the hearing mode of depression, and you are saying I'm tired, that's very abusive.
Very abusive.
Because when they need it, they don't want to hear an excuse. You have to deliver. Because if you don't deliver, it's as if you have been delivering somewhere else, and you didn't want to deliver in your home responsibility. But now when you are ready and they are not, they feel it's their right. It's very abusive. It's abusive.
Very abusive.
That's what we call sexually, emotionally.
What?
Sexually emotionalized abuse. In hearing level of operation. Do you know what hearing is?
Okay. You know the worst part?
Wait. Sorry, she doesn't know what hearing is.
Don't worry. Won't tell her now.
How will she understand what we are saying?
After the play, we indoctrinate her.
After the play, we'll let you know what hearing is.
Do I really want to know what hearing is?
It's something that you can actually inculcate into the play. It's something.
No, but not for your role, Sha. Not because you are the only man in the play. Wait, Pa James, it's okay. Cut the phone now. There are other people that want. You are not the owner of the show now. Let other people call now. Please feel free to call us. 202 6810389. You are wasting our credit.
Okay.
You've contributed. It's okay.
Yeah, Mister, I don't get 90 minutes, so make I hang up now. Cricket are the use.
Please, Dami.
Okay, there's something I want to add to what he said, Pajay said, right? And okay, you're talking about a woman that is beating a man or a man that is beating a woman. Have we also thought about what they learned when they were younger? Because a lot of stuff that happens to us, a lot of things that we learn is stuff that we saw when we were younger, right? So back home, a man who always saw, or a guy who always saw his father beat his mother, would grow up to think it's cool.
That's how it works.
That's how
and a girl that grows up seeing the father beat the mother will also think,
I want a guy who beats me because that is love.
I will never live with a man that will be beating me. I don't need anything with a man.
Sometimes they end up with those same men who beat them.
And of course, the ladies too that see the daughters that see their mothers beat their father also have it in mind.
Exactly.
Do you understand that? It's their right.
Exactly.
To beat.
Exactly. So a lot of work starts with parents. What foundation are you laying for your children? What are your children seeing right from the moment they're born? If daddy is always talking recklessly to mommy, of course the child is going to grow up talking recklessly to everybody because he thinks, hey, daddy does it to mommy, it's cool. So if my mother can take it, you can take it. Remember it, but forgetting that the girl came from a different family, a different background, where her parents didn't talk to each other like that. So it's like, what are you talking about? So it's a lot of things that we see.
So parents, please, let's ensure that when you're having your misunderstanding or frictions, please do not express yourself or respond to such where the children are. Always keep it indoors. Do you understand? Just tell, hey, daddy and mommy want to have a talk. You understand? Excuse us. And you don't really have to shout because they'll still be wondering, why are they shouting?
Exactly.
We're raising a voice. You understand? I know the kind of children here is even from where we come from.
Just stop calls. 911 straight up.
Is here like, Mom, why you guys shouting? Why you shouting? Daddy, why you shouting? Mommy, is at home. So you're hearing, hey. Just find one corner or just.
And meanwhile, I'm back home when our parents, when they quarrel, we're always happy.
You're a bad child. You're a bad child.
You know me. It's because we are here now. When did mommy say?
We always cry, yo.
Yeah,
cry.
Is it you cry? You go outside. You know when. Who are you to go and meet your father? Daddy, you are shouting at mommy.
When you support this, when maybe your mom beat you, or you did something, and daddy is shouting, you.
And that's when you're happy. But when the two of them are having issues and they are fighting, you start crying.
Michael Obodoze, thank you for joining us.
Oh yeah,
the voice, MOD voice.
The voice.
I know he has one or two things to say, but
owing me,
what's he owing you?
He knows.
Money or what?
Money or what?
Is it your business?
No, because it's abusive. If that's an abusive, why should he owe you? Although me, I'm owing people at the moment. My own is condition, not abuse. My own is condition, not abuse.
Your own is abusion.
So another question is: are there solutions to this?
Yeah, I guess so.
Or is just something that has to happen?
No, there are a lot of solutions.
But there are different kinds of abuse.
Well, we've been listing them here since.
Different kinds of, because we talk about the beating and the talking alone. There are different kinds of abuse. So I don't know if you can.
Physical abuse, sexual abuse, emotional abuse.
Wait, define that sexual abuse. Is it rape? No, because I want to know how abusive sex is. Or sorry, how is it? Is it the same definition of what you said before?
It's a crazy show.
No, but that's the example you gave is a practical definition of sexual abuse.
Yes.
When you stab the other.
No, I'm not going to that side.
This is getting interesting. Now Danny is not just a minister of the production or social worker. She is.
I'm what?
She is. She is. An intimating what grammar do I use to explain? A teacher that teach you intimately of how things should happen.
No, I don't know.
The consultant.
I don't know.
No, this is not political. Stop bleeding. The Fifth Amendment is not political.
I don't know.
When you are with Trump, do that. No, but seriously, how can we define what they call sexual abuse? Is it related to rape?
In some cases,
yes.
Most cases. Like, for example, remember the one where the guy kidnapped some girls and he kept them in his basement and they became sex slaves and all that extra stuff. Okay. That's sexual abuse.
Yes, that we know. That was rape. It's not. It's not. Yeah. But is there any other definition apart from rape?
I don't know. Google.
Okay. For example, now a man and a woman in the room married. The woman doesn't want to inherit. Right? And for the guy is in the mood of hearing. So by all means he hear, but it wasn't rough. He didn't beat her, he didn't slap her. He didn't hear. Is that?
I don't know. See why? What do you think?
Is that sexual abuse?
For now.
Sexual abuse.
It's strange that CY is not talking.
Exactly.
CY.
Because
he went there online. He will receive K when he shot. No here today. So I go begin beg. Never see where they beg before. So I go lay down. Please now. I told the payaki tomorrow. McDonald.
Oh my God. Okay, just continue with the type of abuse.
No, Daddy, what do you think is sexual abuse?
That's part of what I'm saying. The understanding I have is part of like what he said, what you said. It's about understanding where you stab one or the other. Is emotional, like the guy is emotional or the lady is emotionally disturbed.
That's classified under emotional, right?
Why are you people asking me for?
You are the only female that we have.
You are the teacher here now.
You are the only teacher.
I came to plug play.
Okay, please, Peter Cola is on Sunday.
We will address all the abuse on Sunday.
She's selling it.
Yeah, they will address the abuse on Sunday through the stage play.
No, that's not abuse.
She's selling Peter Cola on Sunday.
Unfortunately, we don't have it.
No,
you should pay order now. Buy it on Amazon.
It's too late. Next time.
It's not late.
It's not too late.
Next time.
Africans for the Islam.
The very next show, if you name it Indomie, I'll be.
No.
So you buy Indomie and give everybody one copy of it.
No, it's okay.
You understand? But anyways, well, I hope and I pray that there are solutions that could help a lot of people, because there are people out there who are still really going through serious issues around abusive relationship, and it's not needed. It's not healthy. It affects the growth of the individual. It affects the union of both parties. Some things need to be done. If it's spiritual, like maybe you need to call your pastors for counseling, or go for counseling with a psychiatric doctor, or maybe go to a judge for, I don't know.
No, you don't have to go to say a psychiatrist, because that would have to deal with you having mental health.
Well, you're depressed.
Yeah. Okay, you don't even need to go.
Yeah, but there are people who can be abusive.
No, you don't even have to go to a psychiatrist. You don't have to go that far, because the psychiatrist will give you medication, right? We're not even talking about.
Oh, so what they call them? The doctors that you consult.
Something as little as a mental health therapist.
Oh, therapist. Okay.
As little as that. But
see, she knows the grammar.
Hajj said it. You have to first of all know your self-worth. You have to be aware of who you are.
Self-esteem.
If you know who you are, then you respect yourself. Exactly. If you have self-esteem, then you know, okay, I'm better than this. This is not what I'm supposed to have. I should get better.
So how do you get self-esteem?
If you don't
you need to know yourself.
You see, it's easy to say. There are people in that. So are you saying all those that have suffered from this thing don't know themselves? No. Exactly. So if we're trying to prefer a solution for people, how do they say, okay, they want to discover themselves?
We can't just be
consultants now.
We're not. It's not NGO. Buy form.
You can as well end the show then.
Now we are doing comedy. They should do counseling for people.
We are not doing counseling live on the air now.
Okay, yeah.
This one, I see why it's not in the vibe today. Like, to speak a lot about this thing. See why? Tell us what's going on.
See why I need prayer. He had an accident on Friday. Everybody please pray
that's
for
true. That's true.
We thank God. It's money that will make me okay.
That's true. That's true. His show is coming up September 2nd.
Yeah.
Live in Laurel, Maryland, off County Road. So please mark your calendar, September 2nd. Standing Out with CY.
In America.
Yeah, in America. Standing Out with CY.
American Adventure.
Okay, there's a comment here that says, make sure you are compatible and respect one another before you tie the knot.
Yeah.
Not while you are in the knot.
No.
Before you tie the knot.
Because once you tie it,
you're in for it.
If you tie the knot, no south can lose it.
Or west.
So, what's this comment? See, the woman was so big, and the guy was so very small.
Talking about a woman that was beating the wife.
The woman was beating the wife.
The husband. Sorry.
See why you guy.
See why he needs money. He has said it.
Very, very confusing.
My people.
Solidarity. Fundraising.
Let me do it like this. See, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a beggar. I was actually coming from Ibadan. As I was coming, I had an accident, and I was going to get a job in Lagos. Have you seen those guys beg?
Corporate beggar.
I don't mean to bother you. Please, I apologize if I'm bothering you. My name is Olufemi Adebayo. I'm a graduate of political science from University of Ibadan. I was coming from Ibadan to go for a job in Lagos, and I had an accident, and that is why I'm here today. Please, I just want you to lend me with something very little. I don't need much from you. I need some, just like 5,000 naira from you.
One Links, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. But we need people to call. I mean, call or write a comment. What's your take on abusive relationship, and how do you think a solution can be, given, just to make sure lives are, saved, and a lot can be happy. There are people in their relationships that it's like they don't have any choice. They're just there. They're not happy.
But the truth is, like the other guy said before you tie the knot, there are lots of people who have seen the sign before getting married, and they always think that it's going to change. It's going to change. Yeah. The leopard will always be a leopard. If you started beating you right from dating, definitely there's no way. It's
so there are a lot of people who are animals.
They're animals. If his yin run has always been 10, don't think when it gets older it's going to change. It's not going to reduce. It will start bringing out different kind of experiences or style or whatever, or motivation. Don't go if you know you're not ready. Don't try.
Cyber is really serious. Oh, they said CY's wife has high-speed internet, so she's monitoring him. That's why he's not talking much.
CY is on his own today. What's the Richards now to carry TV? To go expose me to the other.
That is monitoring abuse. Monitoring abuse.
You have been exposing me since morning. Yeah. Hands up. Eyes closed. Yeah. Carry.
Anyways, most importantly, as we bring humor to your screen today, we're just trying to pass a message to you. Please stay safe and stay away from abusive relationship. You don't need it. If you need to call on people, if you need to report it, please do, and save the life that you have. There's just one life to live.
Please also, let's advise, most especially for the female or the women, just reduce your mouth. Because
that's another abuse. Some women can use their mouth to run you down.
Said something that it was funny, but
it's
I
true.
got something. He said this Big Brother Nigeria just finished. There was this girl that the CC girl that was really
verbally abusive,
verbally abusing a guy. Basketball said something. He said, "Do you know that almost every woman is like that? It's just that they don't have cameras, videoing them, taping them."
It's a lie.
He said most women are like that.
It's a lie.
He didn't say all. He said most women are like that. It's just that there's no camera there.
See, especially those that have ministry, they won't be like that. And once they are selling cola, either bitter or whatever, or sweet cola, they'll never be like that. So they have to fight for themselves.
I won't say most. I would say maybe some. That may be some. Yeah. I won't say most.
You gist has entered. Do you think Trump is emotionally abusing his wife? She's never happy, but spent 5 minutes with Obama at a funeral and she's smiling. Whoa! That's a shade. Ouch.
That's strong.
Well, she knows what she was getting into before she took the oth with her husband.
Yeah,
so
I think
that's her problem. I don't have time to discuss. I'm sorry, I'm not interested in that man or anything around him. So
Trump is happy now with the French president. He's holding hands and.
So that's the. Well, let's give a big birthday shout out to our friends. First of all, we'll start with Shybel. Tomorrow is his birthday. Happy birthday to you, Shybel.
Thank you.
And of course, all the way in Houston, Texas, this past week, Ophili, one of the guys in Wawa Boys. Today is your was his birthday. Sorry, we have a caller on the line. Hello.
How are you?
We are good, though. How are you?
Bro, Jedi.
Hey, what's up? What's good?
Mauga, Siwa.
I hear you.
Baba said, you see as they talk, they talk. Now, until they talk, that kind of talk where they talk just now. Until respect yourself, Now, that's
our guest, please.
No, let's just hear. Okay, she's our guest. Let's hear what you have to say. Who is calling?
Actually, they talk say some women. Most women, their mouth will be like fence away. They never sharpen. What do they talk?
Okay, who's online?
Who are we?
You can't hear they talk say.
Who online?
Who is?
You don't see what a woman.
Who is online? Who is online? Let people know who is calling.
Are you anonymous?
You don't see what a woman. Auntie, that's where they talk. So I saw she open her mouth here. They will finish. If you finish,
I can assure you, she's not one of them.
I'm sure he's calling all the way from Lagos, Nigeria.
She owns a ministry.
Bros,
she won't do that.
Bros, leave that thing. Leave that thing for Tina. Leave that matter for Matthias.
Matthias there. Matthias camera.
Bibi is laughing.
So who is on the line?
I mean, I suppose don't know. I mean, a family member.
Not
we
both.
don't know.
Not both.
She know who they talk like. She knows
Not
how
both.
to reach out. That's why she know they feel they talk too much.
Not both.
You got the baby acting for a year.
No wonder.
You will see me after.
You see, you say you're not abusive. You say you're not abusive. No, it's not all women. It's not only about ABL. Nabos, God will bless you. Nabos will bless you. Will prosper. Nabos, Nabos, CIA will employ you. FBI will employ you. You will be a mega star. You brought out the American intelligence.
You probably
You're a provoking provoker that provokes you.
now boss, you probably beat her in Nakona.
Nabo. So she can leave Africa. You're a blessed man. You're a blessed man. Yes, thank you. Thank you. You've closed the show for us. You're a wonderful. You're an abusive discovery. In a calamocho. Oh God. Oh, lebra. You're a lebra.
See where? Translate.
It means bitter cola. Come on Sunday.
Please go online, Eventbrite, and buy your tickets. Let's see you all there on Sunday. Let's be a part of the show.
And Yodo,
discover more.
Yodo Production, the Sierra Leonean Day, please.
Yes.
Don't forget on Friday, please.
Someone said Gino Melaye is an abusive relationship with the police. Emotional, that is emotional, physical, accusational, all the abuse. So apart from sex, all the abuse.
Political.
So once again, I would like to give a shout out to Ophili, one of the Wawa boys in Houston. Happy birthday to you. Also one of the legends in music, DJ Mixmaster Brown, located in Houston. Big shout out to you. Happy birthday over the week. And of course, Nigeria's Nollywood finest, Stella Damasus. Yesterday was your birthday and she clocked 40. Yeah. She hit the 40, man. She hit the 40 yesterday. Big 40. Big shout out to you, Stella. Congratulations to you. And also a happy wedding anniversary to Mr. James Ajaro and his beautiful wife. But that's my uncle, that's my big brother. And, big shout out to you.
Tamala, is it Tamala and David?
David and Tamala Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yesterday, their wedding anniversary.
Oh, their wedding anniversary. Nice. Jumbo and Niebet.
Yes, his birthday.
Sunday was your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Big shout out to you. Who else? Let's give all the shout out.
Can I give myself a shout out?
Oh yes.
Sunday was my birthday.
Happy birthday. It's good you alerted us before we say we're abusive. So we built a relationship now. We don't want to abuse it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dami. Happy birthday to Shaibe. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. That's abusive.
That's very, very abusive.
But there's something really special here. 3 of us are born in April. Isn't that special?
Meaning I'm not.
I didn't say that. You're just competing.
That's actually highly abusive. Good night and God bless. No, I'm fighting for my right. What do you mean? That I'm not. That is emotionally, futuristically, psychologically abusive. Great men were born in October. Who are you? What are you talking about? Because you're in the 4th month.
October. Nigeria
is the foot now.
No, I'm not Nigeria. No, I'm not Nigeria. We love you all and see. I can't take this abuse from these people. You see, this relationship we have that is very abusive. You understand? No, no wonder Dino is shouting. This how they treat Dino. You Nigerian. This is how Dino
inside Nigeria.
What's wrong with you? A whole American. What's wrong with all of you? He said because she said. You see how she caused the abusive for Allah now.
Who is American?
My brother.
Which one?
You see how
We'll see you all next week. Good night, and God bless, man. Good night. Oh, God.
Thank you so much. This was fun.